studied history and anthropology at school, and in anthropology, we're taught that every object has a story and a lifetime, and that's what attracted me to art in the first place. And Chinese paintings is no exception. And what I really love about my job is to discover these little stories. When they are situated in a historical context, and by knowing when were they painted, who owned the paintings before, and what were the artist's state of mind when they created the work, we can translate these stories to our audience. Chinese contemporary ink is a fascinating category because it looks at the present, but equally it looks into the past. Chinese ink paintings has over 2,000 years of history, but this history continues to influence the contemporary painters who use ink as a creative medium. For example, when we look at Li Huayi's landscape paintings, we see influences from Northern Song landscape works. We also see influence from 20th century master Zhang Daqian and his splashed ink technique, which Li Huayi used to prepare his paper before he outlines his landscape. When we look at flowers, and lotus in particular, which is one of the most popular and beloved subject matters in Chinese paintings, we can see how artists in the past hundreds of years portray the subject matter differently. From Ming Dynasty Chen Hongshou, to 20th century master Zhang Daqian and his splashed ink and color lotus, to Hong Kong artist Liu Xiaoquan using an abstraction of the lotus form to form his signature Zen paintings. Through these lotuses, we can see how influence, continuity, and innovation have been the key to the evolution of the ink tradition in the past centuries. Planning an exhibition is a really fun part of my job, and when people walk into our exhibition, I like to make them feel that they can live and use the space with the art that we display. And I think this way is the best way for them to create their own stories and their own narratives with our paintings.